I was hyped for this keyboard and I begged Yunzii for this board for so long. But now I'm... Anyway, big thanks to Yunzii for sending us this keyboard for review. Hey guys, it's Mega. And today we have a Yunzii AL65 to review. Let's check it out. Let's first unbox the board and see what's inside. First off, we have the quick start guide and the manual. Then we have an accessories box that has some extra keycaps and switches, which are the Gateron Zero switches. More on this later. Finally, we have an actual bag of accessories that have the 2.4 GHz dongle, a switch and keycap remover tool, and a cable that is surprisingly not braided. Anyway, finally, we have the keyboard itself. Now, the board is an aluminum keyboard with all your RGB goodness baked on the board, especially on the back and top of the board, which is probably the standout feature of the keyboard because it's even on the box of the board. So, the board is not just an RGB light show, it's no slouch on the specs as well. It has a tri-mode connectivity, so that means your 2.4 GHz via the dongle, your Bluetooth, and wired via the USB Type-C port, all powered by an 8000 mAh battery. It's gasket mounted, but it feels really stiff. It has a PC plate and has your 5-layer of foams for sound dampening. On top of that, there is the Gateron Zero switch, which you can choose between that and the Yunzii Milk switch. And you have keycaps, which are double shot PBT, but I think the translucent keycaps are PC and are UV printed, so expect it to fade after a bit of use. But hey, you have the extra keycaps to save them. Let's listen to the board right out of the box. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you're not subscribed yet, you should, because we have a lot more content like this coming up. So I thought the board sounded good, but I think a lot of the keyboards right now sound almost the same. So if you want to improve or change the sound on this a little, you could change the switches and remove some of the foams. Mod it a little bit. Not that it needs it, but I just really miss the days when you could mod your keyboard and make it sound and feel like your own. But of course, that's just me, and it's totally fine if you want to keep the keyboard the way it is. The keycaps are great, they look nice, and the fonts are minimal. It's just a nice look in black, and when the RGB is off, it's very stealthy looking. And the gradient PC keycaps just add that bit of character and uniqueness to the keyboard. Now, speaking of RGB, which is the main reason and rhyme for this keyboard, the sides and the bottom of the board is great, but I think it's the top that gets people divided. Don't get me wrong, the CNC design at the top is impressive, but I wish the branding of Yunzii wasn't there. or implemented it better, and the USB Type-C port should have been in the middle of the board, or at least a lot more minimal. And the switches, I just think it should have been in the bottom of the keyboard. The whole top side to be instead of the top side. So this whole design could have been all the way through and not have stopped with the need for the branding, and it would have been a better looking and more symmetrical design compared to what it is right now. Don't get me wrong, it's a great concept, but I thought it had more of a potential. But anyway, Yunzii AL65 V2 coming soon. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and I really like how it looks. The design is great, regardless of the things I said. And if you guys are interested, links will be in the description. And sound off in the comments what you thought about this keyboard, and if you have it, what do you guys think about it? Because this board has been out for a while. And yeah, if you made it to this point, thank you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.